Nick at Night usually has big stars on Fridays, but now it seems as though we're having big stars every night, especially tonight. You know, we're leaning towards tomorrow morning or this morning, wherever. Nick at Night has Weeknight, the other Muller coming at you right now with music, comedy, fun, and we're going to have some special surprises from Diamond.Cammy. We're also going to have something from my Kawaii animation in terms of animation, and we're also going to have the one and only Hannah Gale. Fabrice, what's the way up, everybody?
After tonight's Weeknight Update episode, it's the Headphones Hour starring Joey Headphones. Once the best, always the best. And to wrap tonight's program up, let's see the ratings of the back-to-back episodes with Rebel Wilson and Lorena Duff from Monday and Tuesday. Hopefully Nate caused trouble.
That's right, so sit back, relax. It's going to be a lot of fun. Nick at Night, coming at you right now. Hey, February is ending soon. March is on its way. That means it's time to spring into spring fun. And to give you spring fun, in a week now, yours truly, Ellie Cookie Muller. Alright, let's get it over with. Let's bring it over.
From the YouTube Dojo. No, this isn't known by Comedy Central. It's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. And now, man, who is so happy to do a show on Nick at Night and on YouTube, and not on Comedy Central, Mr. Ellie Cookie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I am Ellie Cookie Muller, and some of my grasshoppers. Alright, the theme song was composed by Babyland Creations. Kawaii Animation is the animation wizard. Diamond.Cammy is the bumper maker, and Fabrice Rocket and is the preview maker. Now, the Shoutout winners for tonight are Specs by Canada's Fan Edits, Weekend Dogs with the Streams, Fanboy Films with the late night stuff, Monster Jump Fanatic, Hot Wheels Fanatic, and Supercar Fanatic with all things automobiles, and the three people who usually give us sketches on Fridays, but now I've added sketches on Wednesdays. Diamond.Cammy, Kawaii Animation, and Hannah Gale. They're all great animators, voiceover artists, and editors, and everything else in their own right, and they are really, really great. You know, pretty much perfect if you ask me. Yes! You know, and I gotta say that I am so happy to be working with those individuals, as well as the other Not Wave Late Night players. That's right, and it's going to be a doozy. You know, seeing what they have come up with for this little extravaganza that we have planned here. But first, what's up? What's up with Comedy Central? I know what they used to have stars like Craig Kilborn and 50% of Penn and Teller. Now it's gasping for fresh talent like Will DeVarkis. Sad. The only big show that it has right now is South Park. And the creators of the show, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, have a $900 million deal to keep it going until 2027. Yeah. 5 more years of vulgar mouth kids. Get some soap. Now, why is Comedy Central dead? It has no talent. What else? Well, also, Warren Craig has compared Netflix to what Comedy Central was in the 90s because of one odd thing. Well, not really one odd thing, but you know what it is, right? The invention of the stand-up comedy specials on Netflix. You know, or something like that, with the introduction of them. Wow. That's crazy. You still have jokes that will make us sick? No, this is just ridiculous. Anyway, MP and Mr. Bones have another top 8 list, and this one, I promise you, will make sense, alright? Just pay attention to this. Here we go. Okay, what's the category tonight? Tonight's category, top 8 reasons why Comedy Central will never be awesome again. Number 8, the network made people like Craig Kilborn get away in favor of political boneheads. Number 7, the shows got so bad that people actually had to watch this show on Nick at Night. Number 6, nobody made an audition tape for Comedy Central in the last couple of years. Number 5, it fired Daniel Tosh. Number 4, comedians are flying away from it in jumbo jets. Number 3, Nick at Night is beating it up in the ratings right now. That's number 3, by the way. Number 2, Weeknight is beating the Daily Show in the ratings. And the number 1 reason why Comedy Central will never be awesome again is because Comedy Central refused to hire Will the Rockets when Movie Night premiered. Now that was a top 8 list. I'll say we have been waiting for a real top 8 list like that in a long time. For a long time. Well, all that waiting paid off. Thank you, boys. Thank you. If you like what you saw, and if you made it this far, then I'm pretty sure you have been enjoying the show so far. And comment down below. Hit the like button. Press subscribe. Hit the bell so you won't miss anything. Yada yada yada. More after this week. The update is still here for you. Here it is. Your night.
So in a way, Romeo is Juliet's bae.
All those for never using this word again?
Aye.
It's your gentle woodland creature's delight.
Have you ever had to wait for new carpeting to be delivered? I'll guarantee you, before it arrives, you'll think they must have sent it by Slow Sam's Turtle Express. You can expect to wait a good 4 weeks, maybe 6 to 8 weeks. But I'd like you to remember, Empire will have your new carpeting delivered and installed in 72 hours. Plus, you'll get your choice of a telephone or Bissell shampoo, free with any carpet order. So call Empire now, huh? 588-2300 Empire. Don't wait for Slow Sam.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys! Ed, how you doing that night? I'm doing alright. How about yourself? I'm feeling alright. You know what, Mr. Muller? I think that this episode is going to be a lot of fun. Or it is a lot of fun. Actually, I mean it. You know what? I think that this episode is going to be huge. Well, we'll just have to wait until the ratings come in. You know, because sometimes we say it's a big episode and the ratings would say, I don't know. Yeah, let's have some talking time now. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get it on, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Alright. Now, as you know, we are talking about Comedy Central. And these days, you can't really talk about Comedy Central without mentioning the show that a lot of people have enjoyed since 1997. That's right, I'm talking about South Park. And the creators of that program are Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Yeah. Very interesting. As a matter of fact, let me get Adam involved in this. Adam, come here, man. This is huge. Okay? We're talking about Comedy Central. And these days, nobody would even try to talk about Comedy Central without talking about one of the longest running shows on the network. Well, one of the longest running shows on the network right now is South Park. And here's something interesting. Trey Parker and Matt Stone renewed the deal with Viacom CBS. Actually, Viacom CBS is now Paramount Did you know that?
What does that mean?
Yeah, apparently
What does that mean?
that means that instead of having all the networks being run by Viacom CBS, it's being owned by Paramount, the same company that has all those Nickelodeon videos and DVDs. Anyway, long story short, they have made a deal to not only have a whole bunch of movies, for the South Park franchise on Paramount Plus, but also there'll be a whole lot more seasons of South Park on TV. 6 more seasons.
6 more seasons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to run until the end of 2027.
It's one of those shows that's like freaking SpongeBob. It doesn't end. What?
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? And yet...
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong at all. But let me tell you this right now. I got some news for you. South Park may have a lot of lasting power, but I'll tell you something. Its lead out is the Daily Show, and this show is beating it in the ratings.
Are you sure about that?
That's why I heard the people on Nick at Night.
Hey, yo. Who's doing the damn research? Who is it? Which one of you bastards did it? Which one? Can I have the cookie? This show is on Nick at Night, yes, but it's the free one, alright? It's like Nick at Night Light.
Actually, they air it at 2:30 in the morning, as well as here on YouTube and
Light.
Oh, right.
Because who's up at 2:30? No one. It's 3 o'clock. It's the 3 o'clock that you won't. But hey.
Well, anyway, this show's also being Eric Andre's shows in the ratings. That's why Eric Andre isn't doing this show
Is he even
anymore.
on the show? I mean, does he even have a show?
You know what? Now that I think about it,
Exactly.
But listen to this, okay? Netflix is being called the Comedy Central rebirth. In the 90s, before the Daily Show came on, guess what? Comedy Central is 90% stand-up comedy and 10% Saturday Night Live reruns.
The hell?
Yeah, and on Netflix, they have a whole lot of stand-up comedy specials.
Yeah, because Netflix is just where stuff goes now. And also, guys, don't pay for streaming stuff, because we all know that one backdoor website where you can get everything out. Just use that. Anyway, go on.
Exactly. And of course, there's also YouTube, of course. By the way, there's this Netflix is a joke YouTube channel where there are a whole bunch of stand-up comedy specials and clips and things like that.
Okay.
And here's something interesting. Right? It has 2.4 million subscribers. It's only been out for a few years. This show's been on YouTube. This show's been on for like 13 years. We got like almost 1,500 subscribers or something like that.
2.4 million.
2.4 million subscribers. You know what? You compare what we got to what they got. It's like spit on the shoe.
So let me get this straight, right? So they got how many million? Wait, what are they called again?
Netflix is a joke.
Is that a Netflix channel?
No, it's a YouTube channel that Netflix owns.
Oh, then of course there's like 2.4 million bullshits. You get to see what's on Netflix for free. Every poor person finna cop that, bro. Every poor person. Are you kidding me? Like, hey, yo, viewer, if you got to saw clips of something that you really want, but you can't get it because you're too broke, why don't you watch those damn clips? Exactly. Hey, Timmy, shut the fuck up. Go back to your mom. Anyway, yeah. Thank you. The majority. You too, Susie. Go back to Alice.
You know what, Flo? I gotta ask you this. If Netflix's YouTube channel is the rebirth of 90s era Comedy Central, then would you say that this show is exactly what Greg Kilborn would have done if he was still doing the Daily Show or something like that?
No, this is the 80s trying to look like the 2000s.
Well, we do have crazy sketches. As a matter of fact, you probably didn't notice, but you remember when we started doing sketches on Fridays? We've been doing it for a few years now. Well, just recently we started having sketches on Wednesdays. We're calling them the Experiment Warm-Up.
Why is it a warm-up?
Because it's warming people up to the Friday ending experiments.
You see, yes, but what if it's called... Hold up. Think about it. I don't know. I'm just acting dumb here. So basically, Comedy Central got shows now?
Yeah, apparently. It went from having just stand-up specials and reruns, and maybe they would have Mystery Science Theater 3000. That was before Bill Maher came along.
So, like I said, so it got South Park, SNL, and then what?
No, they didn't have, wait a minute, they had SNL reruns until 2002.
I mean right now.
Right now, no, it's just The Daily Show,
South Park,
Crank Yankers, which was created by Jimmy Kimmel, and yeah, that's just about it.
So bullshit, decent. Alright, got you.
That's how it is. Alright, folks, the Experiment Warm-Up is coming up next. And they'll have a whole lot of crazy stuff for Tales and Tie Discuss and the premiere of Susan and Amy. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be amazing. I'll see you tomorrow. That's news. I'm Alski. Bye. Hey, folks, it's time for the Experiment Warm-Up. It's kind of like the end of the experiments, but it's the middle of the week, and also, it's going to get you warmed up for what's to come. Alright, so hang tight. It's going to be amazing. Guys, you've been doing this late Wednesday night / early Thursday morning show for a couple of weeks now. Do you really think that this show is going to be a success?
Of course we do. No doubt about it. Larry, iffy about it.
Well, not too many people are paying attention to it.
We'll fix that. Yeah, we're going to make jokes about Comedy Central this morning.
Uh-oh. Well, Comedy Central passed on this show, so it's time once again for Tales and Tie Discuss. And now here are Tales and Tie.
Good morning. Welcome to Tales and Tie Discuss. By the way, I'm Tales Prower. And I'm Ty Prower. We're dealing with Comedy Central this morning. Isn't that the home of South Park for 25 years? Yep, the creators. The show met Stone and Trey Parker signed a deal with Comedy Central to make 5 more seasons of the show and perhaps a movie or 2. Why? Well, that show is absolutely nasty. Is there really a need for Comedy Central now? It used to be the home of crazy comedy delivered to a lot of people by interesting comedians. Yeah, but Netflix has a YouTube channel called The 90s Comedy Central Reborn. Is it me? Or is it just as naughty as the current Comedy Central is? It's actually 5 times as bad. Oh, wow. I think that we need to wrap it up before we end up being as bad as everything on Comedy Central is. Good point. See you next week. Later, guys.
This has been Tales and Tie Discuss. Now stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson next on Nick at Night. This has been the Casting Shoe production.
Dim and Kami is responsible for helping us get this show off the ground. Some of the animation was provided by Carol K Animation.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Tune it in. Tune it in. Turn it on, tune it in, tune it up. Nick at Night.
Muller. Now that Tails has his own show on Nick at Night with his twin brother Ty, I thought that would be cool if my girlfriend Susan Kane and Amy Rose, could have a show of their own too. Of course, we all know how hungry Amy is with Sonic's love and how Sonic doesn't want to be seen anywhere near her. Let's see if this new show will help her out. Let's go. Hey, it's time to say good morning to Susan and Amy.
Hello, welcome to our show. I'm Susan Kane.
And I'm Amy Rose.
We're doing this show because we want to talk about certain things that make us loopy.
Can we talk about love and romance?
Oh yeah, by the way, I need to talk to my boyfriend. Hey baby, meet me outside.
You're lucky. You get to have fun with our boss, and I can't even get Sonic to have a moment alone with me.
Why not?
Susan, every time that I try to ask Sonic out, he runs away from me.
Amy, you need to pay attention to this. You need to stop making him scared. You must flirt with him in a way that will turn him on.
That will be hard considering how often he runs.
Well, why not try running with him?
Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. When I have fun with my lover, we take our time. We dance, we go to the playground and swing on the swings. Oh, the kisses are so sweet. What was that?
That was my heart growling. I'm hungry for Sonic's love.
I thought that only stomachs do that for food.
You don't know how badly I want Sonic.
Wow, that's deep. Well, we gotta go. I'm going to give Amy a behavior makeover. See you later, you lovely people.
Stay sweet and stay pink.
That was Susan and Amy. That was the team of Susan and Amy. Whatever. Morning show starring Robert Wilson is next on Nick at Night, so stay tuned.
I can't believe that Casting Shoot Productions will create a show for Amy and Susan just so that Amy can try to be my lover. What on earth is going on here?
I knew I didn't get could have made the show possible without Diamond Tim. Yes.
This is Nick at Night.
When late night TV breaks, we fix it.
This pattern signifies that the end of the experiment, that the experiment warm-up, is over. But please watch us again tomorrow as we give you more things to talk about, or more things to think about. In the meantime, stay tuned for the morning show starring Rebel Wilson and Sunrise with Lorena Duff. Until then, that's the news, and we're out skis.
You're wide awake. Hour after hour passes and still no sleep. And you wouldn't have it any other way, because you're a super achiever. Getting an early start on tomorrow tonight with Nick at Night Overnight. Let the slackers sleep while you spend quality time with quality shows. Hit sitcoms that will help you face the new day with a fresh perspective and a smile on your face. Nick at Night Overnight. It's why more and more Americans are getting by on less and less sleep.